Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Pisces. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading being done the week of Valentine's Day 2024, but it's meant for any time that you're seeing this. If the title resonates, if any parts of the message resonates, then it's meant for you. Don't try to force anything or make it fit. Do understand that energies can be crisscrossed, flip-flopped, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them, so it's just a matter of balance. So Pisces, I was doing this, I started these readings when we were transitioning from the new and dark, or the dark and new moons, to where we're at now. And so that's a time of letting go. And so, there could have been some letting go in the very recent past. The song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards ready, it's called Nicknames by Walk Off the Earth, one of my favorite bands. And it's featuring Nash. Is it Nash? Something like that. My pen went out as I was writing. But it talks about we used to give each other nicknames, but now we can't even be in the same room. Can we just pretend to be friends right now? You got to listen to the song, but it talks about, how, people grew up together or grew close together, and now they can't even be in the same room. This could be romantic, like a romantic situation, or it can be, platonic friendship, family, something like that. Okay, Pisces. Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. Thank you. Sorry, there was my heater was going on and off, and then the trash valet person I could hear them outside, so I was trying to focus. I love it. As we talk about focus and intuition. And by the way, I'm so sorry. I actually got sick for really sick for the first time in forever, in years, even through COVID, and it was just a stupid head cold. It wasn't even the flu or anything like that, but it was I came down with it, so I'm getting over it right now. It was only 2 days. I like to take a lot of vitamins and stuff, so I keep up on that, but which I swear by, right? It cuts down the time, but it was just very surprising to me. It always sucks when you get sick, and it pushed me back with my readings. So anyway, the High Priestess. This is the energy going into the reading. She's the tarot card reader of the Zodiac, and she, it's like the know-all, see-all, but she doesn't talk about it. She keeps the secrets until it needs to be said, until the lesson needs to be told, right? And notice I didn't say learned, because that's the other person, not her. She's very wise, but also this just means using your intuition and using discernment, figuring things out for the best, going within, using all of your gifts and abilities, to make solid decisions. And some, in the foreseeable future, some can see the future. You might be interested in the metaphysics, metaphysical world, esoteric world. Everybody has different gifts, and not everybody encompasses the same gifts. They want to, some want to, but it's some are better at tarot reading than, say, just I don't know, any other form of divination. There's lots of them, right? So, but I feel like this is somebody who has, gifts and abilities, and that could be many of you, right? Because you are a water sign. We're very deep and mystical. I say we because I'm Scorpio, but we're very deep and mystical. And, but also you could be consulting with tarot card readers. I mean, obviously you're here listening to this on my channel. But you could be getting readings and things like that. So, all right. Now that I took 4 minutes just sitting there being intuitive. Okay, so we start out with the Sun card. It's in reverse. which is still not bad. That's the happiest card of the deck, right? Okay, those came right out. Let's get one more for Spirit's advice, please, for Pisces. Or two more. Okay, that's cool. That's the first time that's ever happened for Spirit's advice for me ever. Interesting. Okay. So underlying energy and or what you don't see coming. It's Five of Swords. That's air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This is my bittersweet victory card. Whether you're the victor or you're the bittersweet part. You know, there's like, I always say there's a winner and there's somebody who didn't win. I hate, saying, I don't even like the word hate, but using the word loser, right? Because we learn from our losses. We learn from our lessons, right? So there's always a, silver lining to everything. But this is Five of Swords. It's like you have to like fight someone, battle someone, and you may be on, the non-winning end of that, right? But you see somebody here holding their head and they're just like mentally over it. It's like, I wish this were over, or that loss sucked, but it's time to move on. Yeah, that's the truth. Queen of Swords, King of Cups, Magician. Okay, so I feel like even if you were in this type of loss energy or battle energy, whatever this is, wherever you're feeling it, like it could be like a divorce or any kind of like battle with like children or child support or something like that, or anything legal. Because when we're talking about swords, that can also be anything legal having to do with law, paperwork, communication, that kind of stuff. So the Sun upright is the happiest card in the deck. Even if it's upside down, it's still happy. It's like past, recent, past. It's like you have everything. It's almost like Four of Cups energy. It's like you have everything, but not everything. It's like there's still a missing element. And it's, looking for that silver lining and, working towards that. It's like that energy of it's still not there, but I'm still in search of it. But, being grateful for everything else that's still around you, right? Then we've got the Two of Cups, which this is about a romantic relationship, right? Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be something like a partnership or something that you end up loving, that you're completely like content and fulfilled with. But it's, 9 times out of 10, it's like a romantic relationship. So we could be talking about relationships here, or you, coming into a new one. And it could be with somebody from the past or somebody that makes you feel like a kid again. It's, one or the other, but the Six of Cups is all about, somebody from the past or somebody bringing out your inner child. And it's not only about your inner child, but also your future self. Where do you see yourself with that person or in that energy, right? And it's interesting because then we've got Spirit's advice, new start, and it could be with an Aries or an Emperor. Okay, so it's just like masculine, king of all kings, somebody who could be boss, CEO, but it also could be somebody who's like an Aries energy. So take it as it resonates. This could be your husband, if it's a male, or if you're a male Pisces. This could still be you, just in an Emperor energy, right? And again, it doesn't matter masculine or feminine because everybody has it both within them. So just put it where it belongs. But this is somebody who's on top of their game, on top of their business, their empire. But it's like starting new, or taking a leap of faith for something new. We're going to resonate. We're going to clarify. Why was I saying resonate? And what I was going to say resonates, though, is can we just pretend to be friends right now? So this could be somebody from the past that you were in a relationship and it's just like, it's like it was happy or you have happy memories, but maybe it's just not there right now. And this is maybe wanting a new start with them, but it was just maybe so much of a headache, or it was really hard based on whatever went down. I mean, for some of you, this really could be like an ex, or, you know, somebody you might have children with or share pets with or something like that. And it's basically the energy of like, you know, having to be in the same room with somebody, an adult. You know, you just like, you may not like them or you may not have gotten along or something might have happened in the past, but it's like, how do you move forward from there and still, you know, function or whatever? Can we just pretend to be friends right now? But for some of you, it's like a whole new start with them. Look, the Emperor underneath the deck as we go into this. So there's that Emperor again. So either you're an Emperor or in that Emperor energy, male or female, or this is the other person that you're dealing with. So what is the Sun in reverse for Pisces? What is the Sun in reverse for Pisces? Thank you. 9 of Cups, and it fell to the side almost in reverse. It felt like that. I'm going to take it like that, actually, since the Sun is in reverse, too. So it's like the 9 of Cups in reverse. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. So just like I was saying with that Sun energy, even though the Sun in reverse is still a happy card, a positive card, it's saying it's just like not there yet. And that's like the 9 of Cups in reverse, too. It's wishes fulfilled, but it's like that one wish, just something else. Right? And it's just not happening. Or this could also mean, especially looking at the song, is like maybe it was, you thought that this was your wish comes true, because that's what 9 of Cups and the Sun means, upright, right? But this is something that didn't work out in the past. So what's the 2 of Cups? It was happy back then, but it just didn't work out for some reason. Wow. So then we've got the 2 of Cups with the 10 of Cups. And that's present energy. So maybe you might be in a new relationship. That's the 10 of Cups, right? That's even better. So what's the 6 of Cups for Pisces? King of Swords. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and it's 10 of Wands, and that's putting down the burdens. So what I'm seeing here is right now, oh, that's funny, in the song, it says, you just have to go listen to it again. It's called Nicknames by Walk Off the Earth. And can we just pretend to be friends right now, right now. Like, and sorry, like I said, I've been sick, so that was nasal. But, in the recent past, it was like a happy relationship that just didn't work out. You thought it was wishes fulfilled, but for some reason it fell through. Right now, you are in a relationship that's 10 of Cups. It's like wishes fulfilled, it's happy life, happy wife, like everything, right? Now in the future, I see this could be somebody from your past, or this could just be you thinking about somebody in the past who is also a King of Swords. Or this could be, at the same time, who you're with. But King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. He's not always the most loving, emotional kind of character, right? He's very all about facts, logic, wisdom, very cut and dry, right? And I'm not saying that he's not emotional or doesn't have emotions, but he just doesn't use them. He bases everything on fact, logic, and wisdom, right? So maybe it's like, I mean, this person could be coming back, but you're content, you're happy. And Spirit's advice is moving forward with the Emperor. And I feel like that's who you're with, right? And actually, I really do, because here we've got it's like a black and white, two different ethnicities, whatever you want to say, hands together. And then you've got you could be of different ethnicities, but I don't think so. What I'm trying to do is place two different masculine energies. And what Spirit is saying, because this is the present, right? Spirit is saying, new start. Like, that's what you should be focused on. If this is another person from your past, right? It's like, that's happy memory, whatever, but it's over. Lay down the burdens. Because you're the Empress with the Emperor, right? 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. So, 9 of Pentacles is, financially independent and yeah. So, okay, let's see here. Did I get a... I didn't get a Spirit's advice for this, though. Let's get... Did I not? Okay, let's clarify the Fool and the Emperor. What's the Fool and the Emperor? Knight of Pentacles. Ah! 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, nervous. Justice, okay. 7 of Staffs. You could be going through a financial or legal battle of some sort, where there will be justice coming in. Somebody's like anxious and worried about it, but there will be some kind of agreement. 3 of Pentacles, a decision. Queen of Swords, that could be like a judge or someone. And you're just like, it's like defenses are up with the 7 of Staffs. That's also trying to get yourself like aligned after being through this battle, after being through this stress, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. I feel like this King of Swords energy could have been really, slow moving. And that might be who you have to defend yourself from. Also could be a Libra, because that's also the Justice card. So take it as it resonates. But that is what I have for you as far as the tarot goes. Let's pull some, because I'm already at 18 minutes. Thank goodness. If any of this resonates, of course, brings you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure you drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting feedback, just knowing that we're on the same vibe. If we're not vibing, I don't need to know that. I just need to know if it makes sense. All right, what do we have for Pisces, please? This is the journey of love, so this is like a love reading for Valentine's Day. But also understand that, love isn't just about another person, it's about yourself, right? Self-love is huge, because if you don't love yourself the way that you need to, then how do you expect anybody else to love you the way that they need to, right? So, and also, them being able to accept your love too. Because you have to be in the right place to give it as well. But underneath the deck, we've got number 35, intimacy. So somebody could be 35 years old. 3 plus 5 is 8. 2024 is the 8 year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. It means what goes around comes around. So it's like what you've given is like what you're going to receive. It's also fuck around and find out. So for the more adventurous. But intimacy, this is... and I see that. I feel like whatever this relationship is that you're in right now with your emperor, whether you're the emperor or you're with an emperor, I feel like, this is, it's good, right? And while you could have been intimate in the past with another person, which is, I feel like, some kind of energy trying to come around, I see hearts and stuff within this card here. Like, that's where you're at. That's good. And for those of you who aren't in a relationship, you could be meeting somebody, right? Maybe in 2 weeks, 2 days, maybe 10 days, I don't think it's 10 weeks. 10s are also endings, but they're also beginnings. So it's like the ending of whatever this was in the past, right? And the beginning of something else, because 1 + 0 = 1. Top of the deck, Spiral Dance of the Goddess, number 29. So, this is interesting because Goddess is like an empress, right? And so we have the empress that was behind here somewhere. And 29, so somebody could be 29 years old. Something could be happening on the 29th. 2 + 9 = 11. 11 is a twin flame divine partner number, right? 1 + 1 = 2. 2 is about unity. 2 of Cups coming together, right? So there's that too. Whoever you're with presently, very strong. It's also cool. Spiral Dance of the Goddess, and then you've got another spiral right here. Where's the book? Let's see these. I'm going to look these up. Okay, so intimacy, which is the underlying energy. The message of this oracle is that you have recently opened yourself up in new ways to meet the world and your loved ones, or are considering doing so in order to share something of yourself with another. Do it. You're ready to be seen and received more than ever before. Okay, so that's like opening, it's like, getting yourself into something new, something you've never done before, something that's going to put you out there differently than you've, been seen before. Then we've got number 29. Okay, so sorry, the pages are sticking together. So the message of this oracle to you is that you are growing. You are bringing more of your light into form. You may be meeting obstacles in yourself and in the world, but this is because you are bringing through the light. If there were nothing happening, there would be no obstacle. Bless them as signs that you are proceeding, and empower them no more. You shall be. All else is just divine timing. So, Spiral Dance of the Goddess. Yeah, so it's just like you're just naturally making it through. Bobbing and weaving. I feel like it's very Pisces energy. I'll tell you that. It's just like very, it is what it is. I'll go with the flow, right? It's very watery. But it's more like a dance, as you float through, and go from the darkness to the light, getting through obstacles. To me, what I'm feeling, especially you being Pisces, you're like the deepest of all the water signs, is that swim from the very low depths, all the way up to the light. And, the obstacles being other fish, other, hooks and stuff like that, and just bobbing and weaving and getting around it. Intimacy, obviously, I feel like is something that's very important to you. And that you are focused on. I just heard new, like, now for those of you who are single, this air sign could be your emperor coming in, and it could be somebody from your past. Yeah. But for others of you, this could have been somebody from your past. You're with somebody new. That's what I was seeing in this area over here. Okay, so underneath the deck, we've got fear. Card number 11 again. And the funny thing about this card is it's also fear of intimacy. Fear of, like being with another person and then losing them. It's like getting through that heartbreak. Fear of not knowing what's next. And that's also like a spiral dance. And then get this. Then we've got another number 29. 29. This is card 11. 2 plus 9 equals 11. So it's almost like we have 11, 11, 11. And, I'm looking at this relationship that is right here, whether you're in it, if you're single, could be the one coming in, but if you're with someone, it's like, this is it. So this is hunger, the wolf moon. Did we just have the wolf moon? Shoot, my notes are all the way over there. I think we just had the wolf moon. It was like 2 moons ago or something like that. So it's about hunger. Hunger of intimacy, right? But also the fear. I want to read this. Usually I don't like read these, but I want to read these for you. So, the time for courage is here. Fear is only useful if it teaches you something. You must examine whether your fears are old or new, useful or unhelpful. Fears block flow. Now, what's interesting about that is fear is the underlying energy. Flow, the spiral dance of the goddess, was top of the deck in the other deck. That was talking about flow and just, that feeling. So it's like you just got to get over your fear. And there was another reading, and I forget which one it was, but one of the messages was there's nothing to fear but fear itself, right? And that's kind of like the same impetus of the card there. But the hunger and the intimacy between these other two decks, that's interesting. So let's read 29. Flip right to it. Feed the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. So I recognize all that I hunger for. This card talks about that old Cherokee what is it called? It's like a lesson, old Cherokee lesson. And it's the grandson talking to his grandfather. And he says, "It is said, grandfather, that everyone has 2 wolves within them. The first wolf gives darkness, despair, and hate, and jealousy, and sorrow. The second wolf gives light and hope and helpfulness and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel them fighting within me. What can I do?" And then grandfather replies, my small son, these 2 wolves will always fight, and they will always fight within each person. You are no different. But, said the boy, grandfather, which wolf will win? And the grandfather answers, whichever wolf you feed. So this is, talking about we must be careful about what we nourish and what we feed within ourselves. And we have to recognize that in life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be leaner, less abundant, or less bright times. So, but we have to build our resilience and self-trust for times like this, and we know that we are both loved and protected. The cycle will soon turn less shadow and more bounty. And you may be in a downside right now, but like what I see, or like you may be in a very happy time, you have to also recognize that there'll be ups and downs. So it's like, say somebody is in a spat with a lover, somebody that you're typically happy with, right, was just fulfilled, but maybe something happened in the past and not so kosher anymore, right? I feel like, whatever, like, whether this is new or incoming relationship, or this is, your current relationship, this is the one, These are the good times. I do feel like very strongly, if you are in a relationship now and there's somebody coming back from the past, it's like they're just too slow. They have to, you've started over with your emperor. I feel like you'll be like, defending yourself. Sorry, I hear voices outside my door now. Like, I've been hearing a bunch of things during this reading. It's really crazy. So anyway, that's where I'm going to leave this at, Pisces. It's an interesting read. I went a little long, but it's a lot came out. So I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but we're doing a giveaway. I think I did talk about it, but if not, go into the description below this video and you can sign up for the newsletter. If you sign up for the newsletter, it'll give you an option if you want to enter the giveaway that we're doing. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's the Celestial. This is the Black Celestial or a pink. You get to choose. And that's what we're giving away through the end of February. So you must be 21 and older, 21 or older to enter, but it makes a lovely, flower vase. And it's a get chill still pipe. Wonderful, wonderful company. And I'm trying to think what else. I do have personals open, and if you're interested in that, it's all online. But I have all of that information in the description below. You really just have to either email me or schedule. And if you schedule, then you want to go down and make sure that you also, pay in advance. Otherwise, just reach out to me and we can figure out what kind of reading that you want or that you're interested in. And then you can schedule from that point. I also have some classes and stuff coming up in the month of March. You can find that in the newsletter, so go check that out. And that's where I'm going to leave it. So as you know, it's Together We Grow. I always enjoy spending this time and energy with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the flip side. Take care this week. Peace.